Radio DubLi is on the air. I'm Steve Dahl, and it's time for another Prosperity Profile. We are speaking with Sheila Francis from Las Vegas. Hey, Sheila, welcome to the show.
Hey, Steve. Thanks for having me.
So how are you doing today?
Oh, awesome. Absolutely awesome. How about you?
Hey, I'm doing fantastic. Why don't you give us a quick but brief background on yourself, and what did you do before DubLi?
Actually, it's my husband and I. We work together as a team. He couldn't be here today. He was traveling, but he asked me to speak for both of us, which I normally do anyway. So we're doing exactly what we always do. Mm-hmm. Between the two of us, Steve, we have about 51 years combined experience in the network marketing industry.
You've been around. You've seen a lot of different types of compensation programs, different products. What got you interested in this company?
Well, we just absolutely love DubLi. When you look at all the components that DubLi has, when you look at any opportunity, anyone out there that's considering any type of a network marketing opportunity, there's certain things that you're going to look for. You're going to look for what's the company like, what's the financial stability of the company, how do they have a track record, is their product unique, is it something that that people can't get anywhere else, what's the compensation plan like, are you going to be richly rewarded for your effort, and what kind of system, and that's probably the most important thing, what kind of training are they going to be providing the people that decide to build the business so that they can multiply and duplicate. And when you look at all those components, DubLi has it all. They're a strong company financially. They've got a huge track record already from Europe. They're coming into the North American market, which is huge. What I always say is, hey, I'd rather be in front of the wave or riding it rather than paddling seriously behind to catch up.
Yeah, you meet all these people from these other companies who've done well, and they've been around 20 years or whatever, and there's a few guys making really big bucks, but it's so hard to break in. This is such an unusual opportunity to start with this kind of momentum this early on in the game, isn't it?
Oh, it's great. And to be able to say, we have such a unique business model. Someone could easily say, I don't think it's going to work, or how do we know? We've got Europe. All we have to do is say, look at what's happened over there.
Exactly.
True, it's a different market, but people are people. No matter where you are globally, people are people. And they like what DubLi's doing. They like to be able to buy the stuff they're going to buy anyway at a discounted rate, and that's universal. So we don't have to deal with that. All we have to say is, hey, if this is being put in front of you now, at this point in time, as this company's coming into this country, then it's a home run.
All right,
just by knowing about it and taking action.
What's the long-term opportunity for this company? Where's this company going?
The auction industry is huge. The online auction industry is massive. If you look at just that industry alone. Add to it the component of 3 different types of auctions, taking what eBay did and making it more unique, make it more fun for people, adding the fact that it's a win-win for the customer. DubLi wins, the people that market the opportunity win, and the fact that DubLi their business model is based on their viral customer acquisition program. It's just such a winning combination. When we looked at it, we said, oh my gosh, we're using the internet, huge, global opportunity, global playground. We're using viral marketing to build a customer base that you don't even do. DubLi does that for you, which is incredible because that's where the long-term residual income is going to come from, and they're going to do that for you. So,
absolutely.
It's just amazing.
So how would you summarize, Sheila? What does DubLi do?
I think what they do is they offer people an opportunity to take advantage of what's happening on the internet, because everyone says, oh, I got to get on the net, I got to get on the net. The potential online is huge. To add to it this, you're offering people a chance to get stuff that they normally will buy at a reduced rate, at a reduced cost. It's huge right there. So we're offering a mass appeal. We're offering something that's for everybody. They can get on there, they can just shop, they can get product below wholesale. We've got a business opportunity that's second to none, one of the most lucrative compensation plans I've ever seen, coupled with a company that's coming into a marketplace. It's just so huge. I'm so thankful that we heard about it when we did, and that we can take advantage of what's happening here now, because we can honestly take people and say, here's a chance for you to change your life, do what you want to do with your life, give your family a better lifestyle, and it's just all right here because all the tools are here for you to do that.
Well, it sounds like you're very excited about this. So aside from DubLi, what do you think is the biggest reason you like working for yourself?
Well, I'm a mom. I've got 2 young children. So what it provides me is I can kind of work my own schedule. I'm not tied into a 9-to-5. So I'm doing what I love. I'm building income for my family. I can work when I want. If I have to go and pick up my kids, I can. I can stop and do that. My business is going to continue. I can come back and work at night. I can use internet tools and so forth to have stuff happening while I'm sleeping. It's just, for me, for what I look for my lifestyle with my children, it affords me the ability to have my kids and to spend time with my kids and still build a strong business.
How do you sell this thing called DubLi? Do you have to call and harass your friends and have 10 people over for a party every Saturday night, or how does that work for you?
There's so many different ways to do it. It really depends on the person that's looking at the business, what they're comfortable with. Some people, when they see it, they want to just contact their friends and family because it's such an amazing opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
And if you really believe it's something and it's a great deal, aren't your friends and family the first people that you want to tell about? So some people will choose to do that because they want to. They want to bring their friends and family into this and have them take advantage of what's going on. Other people will say, no, I don't want to do that. I want to, go into a cold market. I want to deal with people I don't know. Well, I've partnered with a gentleman who's a lead generation specialist. He does that for a living. He's built a huge company doing it. So we have systems. However someone wants to play the game, I'll work with them however they want to do it. And we've got a lot of different ways.
I think it's a phenomenal company because if you're an extreme introvert, in the past, this type of business would be pretty intimidating. But you know what? If you can send an email, if you can just drop somebody a note, you can pick up business in this particular company with this business model. Like you said, there's so many ways to build the business. It's very exciting.
And we have this really great webinar. If someone invests 30 minutes of their time, they can listen to this webinar and get the information enough to know if they want to get more information and take the next step. So I'm finding that a lot of people I kind of encourage them to use that as a sorting tool because in this business it is sorting. Some will, some won't. You've got to catch them at the right time. You've got to, what worked for them yesterday will not work today. In other words, yesterday they might have said no, and today they had a run-in with their boss and they're fed up and they want to change. You just never know what is going through that person's life the minute when you call them. But the webinar is a great way that someone can 24/7 listen to the opportunity and take the next step.
All right, Sheila Francis, one more final question for you. What advice would you have for somebody who's sitting on the fence, still kind of contemplating whether or not to get involved with the DubLi network?
If you're hearing about this now, then you thank the universe because for whatever reason, this is where you need to sit up and take notice because this is a huge wake-up call. Get all the facts, decide if it's for you, and, if you decide to move forward, then take advantage of it and just work with your team, work as hard as you can because what you build today will pay you off, will reward you forever because the residual here is huge.
I like your metaphor, too, your message, too, about if you're listening to this, maybe the universe is giving you another message, another reminder. And I always say the universe rewards action. This would be a good day to take some, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's awesome. I like that. I'm gonna use that today, Steve.
Hey, Sheila, you know what? Thank you so much for joining us on Radio DubLi, the life-changing channel. You have a wonderful day.
All right, Steve. Thank you so much. Have a great day.